Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today we are reacting to There Will Never Be Another YouTuber Like soilluminati. Now, before we get into this, soilluminati is like, I don't know, man. He's so inspirational. Like when I do my reaction videos, I be thinking to act like him, but like you don't want to impersonate nobody. Like you want to be you, but like like I don't know. I said, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, but before we get into it, thank y'all for 30. Yeah, 30 subscribers, yo. Next, we're gonna hit 40. Yeah, we're gonna grow, man. We're gonna grow. Let's get into this.
I was reminded how influential and legendary soilluminati is and was when watching this video about Gideon bringing up the old beef between soilluminati and DDG.
He's a pioneer, bro. Like we use his lingo to this day. The people like around our age, we react to videos like so. Like us getting up like, what the like us like making our voices high pitch and stuff. We all got that from so.
During the mid to late 2010s, soilluminati had YouTube on lock. The content he was posting during that time frame was vlogs, story times, 2K, reactions, and back-to-back beefs. Now it's obvious So wasn't the only guy to do this. I mean, you had Flight Reacts, for example, who did the same thing as soilluminati. But the way he did it was by acting stupid, but on purpose.
Oh! He used a mouse to flush a toilet now.
He wasn't always like this, as his older content had a more mature vibe, but somewhere down the line, specifically the early 2020s, he slowly incorporated stupid Flight, and he made it his whole persona since he was really blowing up off of it. Flight definitely was a pioneer for the WNL community, and paved the way for streamers like IShowSpeed for making it okay to be stupid. But the thing is, this video is about soilluminati, not Flight. We can save the Flight glaze for another time. What can't be overlooked is what So has done. I'd go as far as to say that he was what Chief Keef was to today's rap, influential. So played a huge role in creating some of the biggest content creators we have today. To fully understand the impact soilluminati had on not just content creators, but the influence in today's culture, from lingo to mannerisms, yes, he had a part in that. We need to take it back a bit to fully understand his influence. Here's how it happened. On July 7th, 2012, a YouTube channel was created and went by the name of King So. He didn't post any content until 3 years later, with his first video being this NBA 2K15 video. During that time, 2K was the only thing So solely focused on. He barely did face cams and just locked into 2K. Chris Smoove, who was also a YouTuber, is widely considered the godfather of 2K content on YouTube, since he was among the first to post 2K content on YouTube and make it more intriguing with his storylines. Smoove was a big inspiration to So, hence why his first videos on YouTube were 2K vids. He even jacked how Chris Smoove did his fake cutscenes for 2K. During 2015, he was steadily growing a fan base, and this was due to his humor throughout the 2K videos. One segment of the video would be helping viewers on how to play 2K the right way, and then minutes later, So would say some out-of-pocket crap like this.
If NBA 2K17 trash, I'm switching to lacrosse or pool, my nigga. One or the other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I definitely don't know what you're saying. There really wasn't anybody on that type of timing, and people gravitated towards that energy because it was so funny. You could tell that So was natural when it came to making content. He didn't really put out a fake image of himself, and people really loved that about him. So continued the 2K content all the way into late 2016. But it was also during 2016 when he decided to mix it up, and it would benefit him greatly. That year, his videos went from primarily 2K videos to all sorts of diversified shit. It started when he decided to post his first ever reaction video to Pretty Boy Fredo in Flight's Basketball 1v1. This moment changed everything for So. People who were fans of Fredo and Flight were quickly introduced to soilluminati's vibe and mannerisms, and they weren't disappointed.
This nigga did a hook, so this nigga's an inside.
I forgot they even did this one for one. I think like during this was like way back too. I think they ended up destroying his his 11s. I think his breads. I think it was. I don't remember this video too well though.
A 6'3" inside center, no badges. That's crazy. Get him out of here! Get him out of here, folks!
Fans of Flight and old Fredo quickly became fans of his. His subscribers and viewers more than doubled, and the rest is history. He would get 100K subscribers a few weeks later, and it's crazy to see because if you go back and look at his old comments, you would see a lot of familiar content creators who weren't relevant yet comment on his videos. They were once kids who would watch their favorite YouTuber just like any other fan of soilluminati. If that isn't inspirational, then I don't know what is. The 2016 through 2020 run for soilluminati was legendary, and it was a you had to be there type of moment, because new viewers just won't experience it the same as compared to say the year 2017, when you'd get off at school and go home and see the latest soilluminati video waiting for you to watch. And you know you wouldn't be disappointed, because every video you watched before was funny as hell. And typically he would make those
I never watched that 1v1 still to this day. I saw clips from it, but I never watched that 1v1 between him and Flight. I gotta watch that after this video.
videos in one take. There would be little to no editing compared to what we have now on YouTube, with the generic Mr. Beast type fancy cuts and the big ass subtitles filling the entire screen. The vibe was just different back then. During the 2016 through 2020 run, he uploaded iconic videos like the So versus Flight basketball 1v1 in 2017. For the people
Sorry I keep pausing, but another like why soilluminati is so inspirational to me, cause like I like my videos to be like raw. Like I don't like doing too much editing. It just takes up not that it takes up time, but like if it's a video that needs to be edited, then I'll do it. But if it's not like it needs it, like I like my videos raw. Like how I used to always say, my videos gonna be raw, no editing, no nothing. I'm gonna keep it 100. Always like admire that about him.
not knowing what led up to this moment, it was two of the biggest black content creators before this moment going back and forth on YouTube with reaction videos to each other and dissing one another on who was the better basketball player. Now we all knew who was the better basketball player, which was So, but we still wanted to see the match. This moment was obviously very anticipated, until So ended it by beating him 10-0. There's the hyped up Cash Nasty beef, which is kind of similar to the Flight beef since they were supposed to play each other, but instead this beef made So the biggest villain in the 2K community at the time, since the beef went past basketball and it approached family territory. So backed out and the match never happened. I suggest watching this video by my good friend JBM Fargo since he covered that incident really well. The DDG beef was something else as well, which is arguably his most popular one since it involved him playing a part in becoming a lyric for a double platinum song. JBM Fargo again did his part explaining it well in this video, which you will find in the description if I remember to put it down there. I probably won't remember though. Now, I'm not gonna go into the full rise on how he blew up since there are multiple videos on this site that explains that, like this video, again, by JBM Fargo. Okay, yeah, we know the story of how he became a YouTube legend, but how is this man influential like the title of the video suggests? I mean, you can make the argument that soilluminati never had a trending video, and most of the people he beefed with are bigger than him now, numerically. How does this all correlate? Well, let me explain. Not many creators on YouTube can entertain viewers for 15 to 30 minutes with minimal to no editing. That's what So did. Whatever topic he had in mind, he would set the camera up, record, and improv right on the spot. Not 1 second could go by in his videos without there being a funny moment waiting to be clipped. Like bro, this man would make a video beefing with another content creator, typical So video, right? And then out of nowhere, this nigga breaks the fourth wall like a cartoon show and yells at you for no reason. Who does that?
Is you looking at, my nigga?
Thanks for hearing me out, bro.
I'm gonna edit that out.
People forget how big So was for the WNL community. He practically created it along with others from that era. Every motherfucker was watching him, and you can see his influence in today's streamer. For example, your Rage, who was a popular Twitch streamer. Rage is a whole replica of soilluminati, from the mannerisms, hand movement, the hey, all of that. Rage bit down all of So's DNA and created it to his own. Rage is what I'd like to call a guy who wears his inspirations on his sleeve, because he lets it be known that, well,
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get kind of cool.
Is you gonna suck my dick?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy. Is you gonna get?
it's no secret that Rage was inspired to start streaming from So, since your Rage was originally a plug channel for soilluminati and other channels. I bet everyone tried to be like soilluminati at one point, like his reactions and mannerisms, everything. Don't lie, Kai Cenat took inspiration from So, Blackboy Max grew up watching So, Bruce Drop Him Off grew up watching So. You think Sneeko was the only guy to say bot or you're stuck in the Matrix? And that's without mentioning soilluminati's second channel, Spiritual So. The Spiritual So channel is exactly what it sounds like, So being spiritual. He delved into topics about the government being fake and how you should go outside and gaze at the sun. Obviously there's more to it than that. There are lots of viewers on the Spiritual So channel who have never even heard of the soilluminati channel. His sayings are popular and are used used everywhere since TikTok popularized it. People who didn't even know soilluminati caught onto the lingo wave and started using it. Soilluminati's influence stretches past YouTube views and meaningless numerical internet numbers. That's what makes him more influential than most of the big content creators. Lots of these big content creators have all the numbers, yeah, but they are mostly seen as characters and they rely more on other things to carry the video. Whereas So reacts to the video, but he is still the sole focus of the video. Many can't even do that while adding those fancy cuts in attempts to keep your attention span in check. So doesn't need to do that. Now at the time of this video, soilluminati hasn't posted for almost a year. His last video was a basketball rec game, and it's clear that things are probably not going to be the same since his content hasn't really been the same since the late 2010s. And that's highly likely due to his younger brother's passing, which has obviously taken a huge toll on him. Rest in peace, God Triller.
Rest in peace.
If there's one thing that remains clear and can't be taken away, it's the legendary status So has achieved in the past decade, entertaining people with his humor and trolling, informing people with his spirituality, and inspiring viewers to go and get theirs. All of that combined is why I think I can speak for most people that we will never ever see a YouTuber like soilluminati.
Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that little video, that little reaction, you know. Make sure you like, subscribe. We on the road to 40. Yeah, just 40 subscribers. I was gonna say 40K. We gonna get there, but 40 subscribers, just 40. All right, but make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video to one friend. Share it to one friend. Put them on to me. Make sure you share the video. Hope y'all enjoy it. See y'all in the next.